Ladies and gentlemen, this is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Won-Jin.
This is our Let's Talk session where we talk about anything and everything with our subscribers. Please, the title is just there because Won-Jin wanted to talk about Olympics a little.
Yeah, because we just have House of the Dragon that we talked about this week. So since the Olympic Games
are going on,
have started, yeah.
And Scott Walker wanted to talk about dinosaurs, so we put that in the title. There we go.
Chance to talk about both.
Yeah. I mean, Dragonheart remake would be okay. I mean, to answer your question, Scott.
Guess what, guys? Australia is finally going to be winning the Olympics this year, and we got the most medals. Oh, nice.
Really? Wow. Congratulations. I mean, in the Olympics, it's usually America, right?
Yeah.
That gets the most medals.
America, and then these days, China.
No, but always China. It's not these days. They were always ranked second, I think. So
yeah, and in the before the 90s, it was like the Soviet Union.
Yeah,
but nowadays it's China.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Olympics drama. What drama is going on, Zedzi? I did enjoy the what's her name, Kimeji.
Oh, the shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
She's really hot these days because she looks like a female John Wick.
Oh yeah.
She looks so badass after making that, like setting the world record. She's like,
yeah. I love her attitude. I mean,
it's hard to believe that she's a mother.
Oh, she
of
is
a daughter. Yeah.
Oh wow. No, but I love her lean. I guess that's just to help like shooting, right?
She's so gangster.
Yeah, it does look
with
badass.
With those glasses and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks straight out from like what's that animation?
Cyberpunk.
Ghost in the Shell or something. Yeah.
Like those things look like augmented, like cyber enhancements to do the air shot.
She's like target exterminated.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Koreans are we're always in the top when it comes to shooting. Oh, that Orient shooter she's my blood froze the way she turned and looked into the camera. Yeah. I mean, Koreans we always top bow and arrow and shooing. There's a lot of theories on why we're so good at it though.
A lot of potential killers.
Shooters.
Oh, like fencing. I think we got gold in fencing as well.
Oh, really?
So stabbing. Shooting with a gun, shooting with an arrow.
I think we're very good at like
deadly weapons.
No, detail-oriented sports, motherfucker. like precision sports. There we go, precision sports. I mean, in real life, we are a little bit detail-oriented, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. And I think it's also got to do with I don't know, but some people say it also has to do with our use of like metal chopsticks, like the heavy ones. So it kind of allows us to have these very subtle, sophisticated movements with our hands.
Maybe not. I mean, Chinese and Japanese use chopsticks too, so.
But they're wooden.
Yeah, but
they don't use metal chopsticks.
No, I'm not refuting that, but I just but it's really hard to say. Like using metal chopstick is harder than wooden chopsticks, wouldn't you say? It is just hilarious how America didn't score any medal in shooting. It's ironic. That's called ironic. So Scott Walker, hey, what category is Australia winning in? Because I guess we're all focused on our own national teams, right? Because Koreans, we're not. Did we win any swimming this time? No, right?
I don't think so. You know, after like the Beijing Olympics, I think, was it? Or London, we haven't really won any medals in swimming.
Detail-oriented where, Joe? Koreans are probably the only people who forget their wallets on the subway chairs because detail-oriented. That has a lot to do with like safety, because even if you lose your wallet, I think in Korea you have a high chance of finding it intact because we have a lot of CCTVs and security. Or maybe I should change what I said. Maybe we like small things. We focus on very small things well. Yeah. What a tranquilizer dart work on a dragon or not? I think it depends on the dosage, Walker. Like if you put in enough dosage, I mean, we can put down elephants, right, with that shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, dinosaur, why not?
I remember in Jurassic Park 2, they mentioned something about dinosaur tranquilizers.
Really? I mean,
and they say like if you accidentally shoot it to a person, they're gonna like be tranquilized instantly, even before they know that they've been hit or something. That's what they said in the movie. Yeah.
I mean,
because it's so powerful.
I believe that.
And remember this guy who gets eaten by like a pair of T-Rexes trying to help the people like falling off a cliff in his car. He tries to get the tranquilizer gun, but he gets stuck in this like net.
Is that from 2?
Yeah, from The Lost World.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it. So Skywalker, I think tranquilizers will work. And then if we know for a fact that there's dinosaurs roaming around, I'm sure. Like, come on, guys, we can make missiles, so I'm sure we can come up with a weapon that puts it down.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, with Disney's remake of Pete's Dragon, that it talks about simple, but there's no word about it. Why is that? Can you look at it for me? What's Pete's Dragon?
It's a Disney animation, like a really old one, and I think they made like a live action version of it.
Okay.
As well. Hold on, let me show you.
I may recognize it if I see pictures of it.
Pete's Dragon. Yeah, this one.
Oh, wow.
This thing.
Oh, I love these kind of dragons.
They're cute.
Yeah, the friendly dragon. Oh, wow.
And this is the live action.
But it almost doesn't look like a dragon, though. It almost looks like a griffin or something.
Yeah, because I think it kind of looks furry.
Very mammalian. You know, because I think most people think of dragons as reptiles.
It's funny. You know, it reminds me of like the difference between Asian dragons and Western dragons. Wouldn't it be hilarious if like House of the Dragon goes crazy and the Dothrakis come up with their own dragon and it's the Asian dragon? the long snake looking one?
You mean summon it or something?
Yeah. Right? Just like in Dragon Ball.
No, but
and like the entire Westeros, they get kind of like confused.
No, but technically, like, the Asian dragon will kill those Western dragons. Because, like, Asian dragons are...
They're like gods, basically. Literally.
They're not, like, creatures. They're mythical creatures. So there's this boxer lady that was accused of not being a woman because the Italian boxer chickened out and cried for help after getting punched in the face once.
Oh, yes. This Algerian boxer in the Olympics.
No, but I think we need more detail on that, though, because... Because... I never read it where like she had a sex change or something.
No, so I think we gotta be careful with what kind of news is circulating online because she was born a woman and she's competed all her life as a female boxer.
Yeah,
and she's never had any sex change. She's not a transgender, and the funny thing is, you know, now like. The press is blowing this out of proportion and they're like being concerned about the safety of female boxers and everything, but according to like a boxer who fought her in the championship in 2022, she was no different from any other boxer. And this Irish boxer named Amy Broadhurst, I think that was her name, she beat that Algerian boxer. I think her name was Imane Khalif. So she's beat her. Okay. So it doesn't mean that she's unbeatable. And I think it's the press, and we kind of have to be careful with like jumping to conclusions too quickly without getting like the full picture.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but then like that changes a lot because, like, first of all, I don't know what's right and wrong here because if she does have XY chromosome, I think. I don't mind having that discussion, but I think what Won-Jin is trying to say is we should not do finger pointing without actually getting some evidence of what's going on, right? I agree with that because when I first read the news, I thought she was another transgender athlete, and I have nothing against transgenders, but I think if you put that in a sport, like it's a little bit different. But it turns out she's not. So Scott Walker. I mean, there were talks that we're going to do a sequel, to a remake of Pete's Dragon, but there has been no word about it for a while now. I was hoping you guys could look for it.
I don't know, because the 2016 Pete's Dragon remake, I don't think the movie did too well.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the movie did too well. And Disney also has like a load of cartoons that can be like remade into a live action film.
Yeah, so Scott Walker, the short answer to your question is it has to be bankable. So it has to like generate revenue.
Yeah.
And then I think Pete the Dragon, like people who know it, I guess, but it's not like the biggest IP ever. And I think Disney, like Won-Jin mentioned really well, they have just so many more famous IPs on their backlog that they can pull out, you know. She even lost when she competed against 3 professionals. Okay. Have any Koreans won the horse show jumping on this? I don't think we ever won a horse show. Like equestrian thing isn't really our thing, Scott Walker.
Only in the Asian Games, but never in the Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think we're like good enough to be in global competitions. But among Asians, I think we're doing pretty well.
Okay. Have you seen the Mongolian Olympics uniform? No, Zezzy. Why? Is it awesome? They made a killer kangaroo movie called The Red. It's coming out of Howler Interest, taking me to see. I wouldn't mind that.
I would love that because I've seen pictures of kangaroos. They're jacked as hell, man.
Yeah.
Man, their biceps and their like the muscle definition.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I also saw videos of them like approaching people in a boxing stance. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. And then now that Scott Walker mentioned that, it'll be hilarious if a killer kangaroo has all kinds of nasty weaponry in that that pocket of it.
And not just weaponry, but also the story would be hilarious if the killer kangaroo has a background of being like trained by an elite boxer like Mike Tyson. It was Mike Tyson's like companion, and it grew up being trained by like the former heavyweight champion. So it's not just any kangaroo. This is like world-class boxing kangaroo. And it'll like knock out any guy within like 3 seconds. And then it's also elitely trained by like ex-special forces. And is adept at handling all this like firearms.
No, but they don't have opposable thumbs, man, do they?
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah,
we gotta check. We gotta.
It was all good until that killer thing. Cause I just assumed that in the Red movie that he would, or
oh shit, they do have fingers. They can pull a trigger.
No, but you need this to, don't you? I don't know.
Oh man.
No, but I'm assuming in the movie The Red, like the kangaroo's gonna punch people to death, or stomp on them too, because they can jump, right?
Oh, but man, look at those nails. I think kangaroos can do that thing. The what's it called? The throat ripping thing.
Oh my god!
From Rambo.
Oh my god! Scott Walker, look what you've done to one shit. He has completely been sold on this idea of. You should give them a search. Everybody's talk about those uniforms. Okay, Mongolian Olympic uniform.
Mongolian Olympics uniform. Oh, that looks nice.
Oh yeah, I've seen this picture actually. Yeah, I think I saw it in passing. They're very beautiful. Wow.
It would be even better if they like show up on the parade on a horseback.
Yeah, I guess this is why the Olympics must go on. You know, gives opportunities for a lot of countries to get their shine.
Did you guys know kangaroos can drown dogs by dragging them into the water?
Yeah.
Man, that's scary.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm pretty sure they can also like feed them to alligators or something.
Okay, Won-Jin. whoa. No, but I thought you were gonna say I bet they're gonna drag people to the river, because if they can do that to a dog,
I don't know if they can. They might be able to do that to a dog, but to a person, I'm not sure, because we're pretty heavy, and if we struggle, I mean, we have like much more like functional limbs than dogs, so I think it's gonna be tough for them.
Okay.
Oh, and the kangaroo will be trained in Jiu-Jitsu.
Shut the fuck up.
So it's gonna punch a person, take him to the ground and then like break his ankle.
Hey, I have an opposing view. No, because Scott mentioned killer kangaroo, so I think it would be better if it was actually just feral, like not like educated kangaroo, just like a straight out of the forest kangaroo, and then be badass. Maybe that would be a better idea. Okay, I know I asked this a while ago. Do you guys ever think Avatar could become a reality and could ever? Yeah, I think we talked about this, Walker, last time. I think there's a possibility, but I think more than Avatar, I think we are going to synchronize with a humanoid or robot or a multi-limb robot, possibly like that.
Yeah, because I see a lot of research going on regarding this. For example, Elon Musk is working on this right now as we speak, and I'm pretty sure, like in the near future, we might be able to connect with other animals or something. And then how in Game of Thrones those wargs they basically like get into the head of an animal and use their like perception and stuff. That might become possible in the near future. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, and I think Scott Walker is also trying to mention the fact that in an avatar you can log in and log out of those things, or like the main character, you can just go in their body, right? Like replace it. So I mean,
a hoot kangaroo from the kangaroo Bronx, a bro with golden teeth and shades and a golden chain.
Stop it, guys! Like it was a killer kangaroo.
That kangaroo's gonna have a Glock.
Yeah. Do you guys think
the kangaroo's name is gonna be Gomez or something? I don't know. Straight from the Bronx.
Do you guys think many Australians will get racially offended by this killer kangaroo movie because the kangaroo is animal icon for our country? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't think so.
You need to be more chill about that.
If you have like a set of animals, not just kangaroos, but also killer koalas in the same movie, then people will start to think, wait a minute, isn't that too representative of Australia? This is offensive. They might think that, but it's just a kangaroo.
But here's another thing: people don't own animals, man. Animals can be anything they want. So I mean, we have all kinds of killer animal movies anyway. But I think Scott Walker's Killer Kangaroo is a serious movie, but somehow Won-Jin made it a Jiu-Jitsu special forces training.
I would totally watch that movie. I'm gonna watch it like 5 times.
Yo, then what's stopping you from teaching the kangaroo how to talk? Then might as well make it a speech specialist.
It's gonna learn sign language.
Sign language. Oh, okay.
Sign language.
Yeah. Let's put a tiger in there too. Why not tiger?
Tiger's gonna be like what's the bad guy's name in Jungle Book? Shere Khan. Yeah, it's gonna be like Shere Khan. The tiger's gonna be the villain.
Yo, now that you mentioned that, Shere Khan is a cool ass name for a villain. It's such a villain name.
Like the moment you have the name Khan,
yeah,
that's like basically a game over.
Yeah. I want the hell near Australia and Aboriginal would feel about this killer kangaroo movie coming out. I think they'd be pretty offended by it because the kangaroo is one of their spirit animals. Really?
Oh, okay. Then, that might bother some people. But, if you think about it, in South Korean mythology, we also have, like, bears as what's it called? Spirit animal. But when we see cocaine bear, we're not that offended.
Yeah.
I
mean, I don't know. I think animal is a little bit too much. I mean, like I said, people don't own. No one has like a proprietary right over an animal. Animal is for all of us. But I mean, killer kangaroo. I think that's a. I mean, the way we're talking about it, it just shows us our like cultural bias about kangaroos, though. Because if it was a killer tiger, Won-Jin wouldn't go into the special forces jiu-jitsu thing, right? It would be a horror movie.
Tiger already kills by nature.
That's a good point. Yeah. So kangaroo is
because kangaroo doesn't seem so vicious.
No, but now that you mentioned that, hey Scott Walker, like in Australia, how many are there actual kangaroo fatalities, like annual accidents?
Man, I bet there are.
I mean, probably though, right? But I'm saying is it gonna be high or low?
Oh, there are a lot of car accidents.
Okay, that's bad for the kangaroo.
Kangaroo kills Australian man in rare fatal attack. Okay, so
at least it's rare.
There are killer kangaroos. Oh, he kept a wild kangaroo as a pet.
Okay, so that's completely different.
Yeah, and he was 77 years old. Yeah, he got knocked out.
Yeah. Still though, I think the overall rate is probably low, right?
Let's see.
Did you guys know over 50,000 Australians go missing every day really 50,000?
Every day?
50,000? Isn't that a year?
Yeah, that cannot be right. It's
That
got to be
sounds
like
annual.
1 year, yeah. 50,000 a year. Because 50,000 a day, man.
How do you guys feel about the dark truth about Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network type cartoon? I mean, there are dark truths lurking everywhere, Scott Walker, I think. I mean, but I bet there are a lot of inside jokes of the creators that we don't know. Like those drawing guys. Didn't they used to like draw dicks and silly
in
things?
Disney cartoons too, yeah.
Yeah, because they're underpaid, so it's their little revenge. That's what makes culture so great. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure somewhere in the like Egyptian pyramids, it's got to be like fuck this shit.
No,
Egyptian.
No, because remember in Hadrian Wall, they found like drawings of penises, like this, because the soldiers are bored. They're all day there, and to them it's the frontier, right? They're like, oh shit, I want to go home. I'm bored, so they start drawing penises. Nah, the tiger would only have a golden canine and a deep smoker voice, smoking Cubana. Okay, Zezzy's really sold on this idea. Someone stop Zezzy. No, but now that Zezzy mentions that, hey, how long does a kangaroo live, though? Because tigers live only like 14 years at most. So if you really think about it.
Kangaroo lifespan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty short. Usually 8 years in the wild, but
That's similar.
up to 25 years under human care.
So that's a lot like tigers and lions. Because tigers and lions do live longer if they're in the zoo and stuff. But in the wild, like especially the males,
like 8 years, 10
at
years.
most, that's even lucky. Oh, wow. When you guys were kids, what cartoons creeped you out like the dark truth about cartoons? Hey, if I'm gonna be honest, Skywalker, a lot of cartoons freak me out. Like even like remember that scene in Little Mermaid when the octopus villain like she does like the evil thing? Those things scared me.
Yeah. You know, I was also thinking about Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And it was also Ursula. And it kind of gave me nightmares. You know, like the scene where the sun sets and Ursula, who was at that moment, who was like the bride-to-be of Prince Eric.
Yeah.
She like summons this lightning bolt and she transforms into that octopus witch thing.
Yeah.
And she like crawls across the ship deck. Yeah, that was terrifying for me. Yeah, that was creepy as hell.
Yeah, a lot of the comic, I mean, cartoon movies scared me. Even like the witch, like the Snow White and the witch, when the witch was doing something like that. Oh, and Maledict was also scary when she turned into a dragon or something. Remember? Was it from Sleeping Beauty or?
You mean Maleficent?
Yeah. I'm not talking about the latest movie. I'm talking about the
cartoon.
Yeah, when she turned into a dragon. Those stuff scared me. When Chucky's dad came back to pick up Chucky from a party, Annie was Sandman and Tommy and Chucky about his room, and Tommy's bed looks far away. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of like cartoon had scary moments, especially when you're a kid.
I mean, these like scenes in cartoons that we just perceive as nothing these days. When we were a child, there were those scenes that basically traumatized us. In Rugrats, Chucky's dad can't pick up Chucky after a party. Sandman. You know, also Rugrats also kind of made me feel like uneasy. I think it's just like the style of drawing.
Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah, it's kind of messy in a way.
Oh, now that you guys mentioned that, like a lot of the clay doll movies freak me out too. Like
okay.
And a lot of what's that one with the Scissorhands guy?
Edward Scissorhands?
No, but the director
Johnny Depp, Tim Burton.
Yeah, Tim Burton did the
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was also disturbing.
Yeah, I was very scared of that.
There was like a child who opened the Christmas gift box and there was a decapitated head inside.
Yeah, there were like hints of weirdness there. Casper, yeah. Scared the living soul out of me for unknown reasons since the cartoon wasn't scared out. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a ghost.
The friendly ghost.
Yeah, but still a ghost. So, I mean, we have a lot of that, Scott Walker. Like, even like the PG-13 movies would scare me sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a kid, it's all scary.
Wasn't Event Horizon PG-13?
No, it's rated R.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
No, because that one has like ultra violence in it, so it's rated R.
Oh, shit.
There's a dark truth to the Rugrats and Ed. Purgatory? Really? Shit, man. Who comes up with this stuff? This must be like revenge of the childhood trauma.
I don't know. You know, I think the cartoon creators, they have never thought about this. I think it's just the fans there who are just like piecing together these like theories.
I mean, when you were little, did you ever find the hole wide longer and scary further away from your parents' bedroom when you were kids? I had that feeling. Yeah. I mean, Scott Walker, like, for a long time, I always turned on my light when I was sleeping.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I wasn't particularly afraid of the dark, but I didn't like the feeling of, like, coming to an empty home. So, one of the things I used to do as a child, I was, like 9 years old. Mm-hmm. I would come into an empty house. I would just stand in the porch, and, like, just after opening the door, I would yell out, like, come out. Nawara. Like I would know what to do if somebody actually came out and showed up.
Yeah.
So, oh, hi guy. Hi, oh, what's up, man?
Yeah.
I'm a burglar. I just stopped by your house to pick up some things. Yeah. Now you summoned me. I'm right here. So what are you gonna do, big man?
What's up, man? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, under the bed too, man. Things. Yeah. When you're a kid, you're scared of everything. Yeah. Like you're scared of dark corners. Ed and Eddie reminds me of you guys. Oh, thank you, ZZ.
What's Gumby? I have no idea what a Gumby is. Okay, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Oh, but I love Bogus.
Oh yeah, the 90s.
Yeah.
The yellow guy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess back then, like, clay animation was really big.
We got Dark Truth of the Rugrats and the Dark Truth of Ed, and Eddie. The YouTuber is called...
What shall we do next?
Let's see. We'll check it out. Oh, and be sure to check out the new breaking in the Olympics. We were watching these like old breaking competitions.
Oh yeah.
From like the mid 2000s and early 2010s.
Yeah. Won-Jin just told me that in the Olympics they have breaking as a category now.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
And the South Korean athlete who's competing in this sport is almost 40 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, good for them.
Yeah, this guy has won competitions in 3 different decades. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Because I was scared of ghosts, ZZ? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Casper had brothers, right?
I don't remember. There were like the cartoons and also like the movies, but I was never a fan of Casper. You know, I was more fan of, you know, that little ghost in Super Mario. Mm-hmm. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
The one that kind of looks like Kirby.
I know what.
Yeah, I was more fond of that ghost than Casper for some reason.
I mean that ghost was not scary at all. Yeah, that's why probably. Last night about 3:30. Or saying, "Mom, it wasn't Trish sounds." Really, Scott Walker? God damn it, man! Get out of the house! Get out!
It's haunted.
Do you think we get to part 2 the time? Oh no, I think it's close to 9 p.m. now, and the reason why me and Won-Jin our talking is slowing down is because we're reaching dinner time.
That's right.
So we'll take a couple more questions, and then I think we have to call it a night tonight, Scott Walker.
Oh, and Scott Walker, by the way, I rewatched the first Karate Kid. I finished rewatching it, and I'm debating whether I should watch the second one or just go straight to Cobra Kai, because I think there are like 3 more sequels.
Yo, we should change the title of this video to Killer Kangaroo Movie, because we barely talked about Olympics and dinosaurs. Years ago, I was watching a video about Olympics, and there was a ghost sighting in the stands or somewhere. I can't remember where I saw it. Possibly. There's a lot of cameras and lights in that environment, so anything can happen. One last question. Oh, man.
We're reaching our limit.
Did you guys watch the 1995 live action movie Casper? Of course, yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna eat tonight? We're gonna eat ghosts. We're gonna hunt them down, and then we're gonna summon our spirit animal, which are kangaroos who learn Jiu-Jitsu and special forces tactics, and we're gonna pull that ghost down, rip it to shreds, and make a fried ghost out of it. How does that sound, guys?
Pull out the beating heart.
Yeah.
And eat it.
Yeah. Ghost heart. What do you guys think of the idea if they do another live-action Casper movie? Do you think it will go well? I don't know, though, but Casper was big when we were young.
Yeah,
but
I doubt that kids these days would know who Casper is.
I mean, like, IP that is, like, really long-lasting is rare. I think Super Mario is one of those great ones.
Yeah, because kids still play Mario, and there's, like, a new Mario game in the latest Nintendo all the time.
Ghostbusters, you mean? I mean, Ghostbuster, didn't the last one fail? Like,
yeah, it didn't do too well.
Yeah. I mean, I would actually love new IPs. Do you guys believe Bigfoot and Nessie could be real? What's a Nessie?
The Loch Ness Monster. The Loch Ness Monster. Nessie. I heard it was a fabrication.
Really?
Yeah. Because that back then, you know, photographs were rare, and you know, once they're like fabricated or manipulated, a lot of people would just believe it. And the funny thing is, if we ever like take a picture of a monster these days, the first thing people would say is like, that's not real, that's fake, somebody photoshopped it. So unless the photo of the same creature is provided by like multiple witnesses, I think people just don't believe it.
I mean, I don't know about Bigfoot or Nessie, but we don't know every species that exists in the world. And so
another thing I think about these days is, remember back then, not everyone just conveniently carried a camera everywhere they went. So those photographs of like these like sightings of mysterious creatures, it was a very rare event. So if you just do the math and consider the fact that we all have a camera system that is so superior in quality to those cameras back then, and if we really consider the number of people who are carrying these cameras around, there should be like also the corresponding explosion of these photos.
But then again, people said UFO weren't real. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Until the Pentagon released their own footage.
Yeah. Jurassic Park, could it be a reality just like in the movie? Maybe, but not anytime soon.
Because there are many challenges to overcome.
Yeah. So the short answer to that question is maybe, but a long, long time from now. Because I mean, if you think about it, though, I think before we revive dinosaurs, I think if we have that technology, we'll be reviving endangered species all around. Like even before dinosaurs, because that's more plausible.
And I'm pretty sure there will be very, very harsh criticism to this.
And the number of people trying to get a photo of the monster and they never made it answers the mystery. Maybe. Okay, anyway, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Can we please talk about Bigfoot next week? Possibly. We can talk about a lot of things, and Bigfoot can be one of them, Scott Walker. But anyways, guys, this has been great.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, please press like and subscribe and leave a reply. Loch Ness Monster, sure. We can talk about it, Walker. Please press like and subscribe if you like our stuff. This has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. This is Joe. I was going to say.
I'm Won-Jin.
We'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
Have a great weekend.
Take care, kids. Nessie can't decide whether we're grandpas or kids. But thank you.
We're all young in the inside.
Yeah. Eat well. We're gonna beat that ghost to death with our killer kangaroo friend. Gonna rip it to shreds and make a goat salad out of it.